So what we are going to talk today, we are going to talk about IELTS speaking. Speaking is going to be the shortest term skill as compared to the rest of the skills. Because in speaking, you will be tested for round about 14 to 15 minutes time. If we compare it with the rest of the skills, for listening it's going to be 26 up to 30 minutes. For reading, that's going to be 60 minutes. Writing likewise is 60 minutes. That's why your speaking test will be the shortest term skill. And it will be a face-to-face interaction with an examiner. For both cases, like for paper-based as well as computer-based. Now how these 14 to 15 minutes, they are structured, it is divided into three different parts. In part 1, examiner will ask questions related to personal background information. That's why part 1 is equal to an introductory portion. Part 2, where your real speaking test it begins. Why I'm saying that real speaking test? Because in this part, examiner will give you a topic, and for that topic you will have 1 minute time to prepare, and student, either he or she is supposed to speak on that given topic for 2 minutes time duration, which is maximum. He or she may stop you before 2 minutes, but standard time is equal to 2 minutes. Once you are finished with it, then you will be cross-questioned by an examiner and you are supposed to answer those questions. Part 3, this is an actual extension of your part 2. How? Whichsoever the topic will be asked, questions somehow, directly or indirectly, linked to that given topic, but this time in detail wise, those questions will be asked, so you need to answer things in detail wise. That's why we say that part 3 is an extension of part 2. Now if we divide 15 minutes on these three parts, so it means that each part is equal to 4 to 5 minutes. If examiner is playing 4 into 3, your test will be finished in 11 to 12 minutes. In majority, 11 to 12 minutes candidates they are finished with. But sometime, if he or she is spending more time, so your test can lead to 15, 16, 17 or 18 minutes, but it happens rarely. So that is how your speaking test is organized. Main proportion of your speaking test, as I mentioned earlier, that it is going to be your part 2. Whichever the topic is given to you people, you need to play with WH criteria. Because if you start writing things in 1 minute time, student is unable to write as much as stuff which he or she would be capable of speaking within 2 minutes. That is first reason. The second reason is that once you write things in the form of sentences, it is something natural that you have to read it out rather than speak it out. So what I recommend you people, that you need to apply this WH criteria to create points for yourself. Once you would create points, then looking towards points for second, that is not that difficult. And you would have eye contact with an examiner. Therefore, in cue card, you would be having 1, 2, 3 questions, but you need to generate for yourself further questions so that it can provide you a platform where you can speak easily. That is how your process of speaking would go smoothly and you won't face trouble. This is all about your speaking test. If you are new to our channel, subscribe and follow. Thanks.